Hello there, my name is James Ferguson from Rich Tone Music. We're just going to talk to you today about some of these new R-Taylor guitars that we've received into stock recently. The idea is to go through some of the features of the guitar and just to give you an overview of the individuality of these individual pieces, and then perhaps play a few short pieces so you can get an idea of how the guitars sound. And what we've got here is a Style 2 R-Taylor guitar, and this is quite similar to a 1-2 series Taylor, although it's slightly different, but probably that's the closest standard Taylor series guitar to this. It's got Macassar Ebony back and sides on the guitar, so as you can see, absolutely beautiful back and sides to the guitar. A wonderful, lovely, powerful sound, resonates very, very well on the with that sort of feature on there. Very nice. On the top, we've got the Sinker Redwood, which is one of the most sought-after tops you can get on any of these guitars. And just to give you a little background on Sinker Redwood, this is reclaimed wood that's been sitting at the bottom of a river for perhaps up to 75 years, and recently these woods have been reclaimed, and because of the salt water that this wood sits in, the mineral deposits in the wood give it a kind of very individual hue, and you can get, when you look at this wood in the light, you can get lots of different kind of colours in there, pinks and purples and so on, and it's very subtle, but when the light hits it right, it's absolutely gorgeous. And you can see obviously the very striking nature of the wood here, which gives it a beautiful finish there, and sort of complements the guitar really nicely. In terms of the sound quality of the wood, it's got a beautiful big sound. It's a hard wood, it resonates really, really very well, but with regard to this wood, the high mid frequencies tend to be a little bit, just very slightly scooped out at lower volumes, so you get a kind of mellow tone. But when the guitar's hit hard or plucked hard, you get that springy brightness that you perhaps would be more akin to within a Adirondack top. So very versatile, beautiful sound, and obviously the aesthetics of it speak for themselves. The bracing inside the guitar is Modified X, as all the guitars, all the R-Taylors we're going to show you and we have in stock at the moment do have. One of the nice features of it is the bracing is actually made of Adirondack, which is another wonderful wood that's used for tops and on guitars quite a lot. So there's absolutely no skimping with regard to this guitar. It's got the absolute proper stuff in there. Even the hidden bits are fantastic. The top radius is very slightly curved, so on the top it's very slightly curved like that. It's 65 foot radius curve, so just to explain, if we had a circle that had a radius of 65 feet, this would be right on the outer curve, just this little bit here, and there's a very slight curve on that. It's hardly perceptible, but it is there, and you know, that obviously aids more precision resonance of the top. The binding on the guitar is a Coca-Cola, so you get this lovely red wood down the middle of the back and all the way around, and it contrasts beautifully with the ebony back and sides and the Sinker Redwood top, and it really does make for an absolutely gorgeous looking guitar. It's beautiful. The neck we have here is a mahogany neck, beautiful feel to it, lovely strong traditional neck we've got on there. We've got a nut width of 1.75 inches across here, which is a standard nut width. And the neck shape is a Taylor standard, so for all of you who are familiar with Taylor guitars, you're going to feel very at home with this instrument. All Style 2 guitars come with a slightly shorter scale, and the scale length on this is 24.875 inches, so only very slightly, but I know there's a lot of you out there who really like the slightly shorter scale, and obviously aids certain styles of music very, very well. The back strap on here, the back of the headstock, is Macassar Ebony, which is lovely. It's obviously matched the back and sides on there. It's beautifully appointed. It's got the Goto 510 machine heads, which are pretty much standard on all the very high-end guitars, very high-end acoustics. And all in all, you know, this is one of my favourite guitars, one of the nicest guitars I think I've ever played. It really is a wonderful instrument. What I'm going to do now is just play very briefly two different styles. I'm going to pluck the guitar, and I'm going to strum it with a light plectrum, and then I'm going to pluck each string individually, so hopefully it'll give some indication of how the guitar resonates and how it sounds. Okay. Strumming. And then plucking the instrument. Okay, I hope that's given you a good overview of where this guitar is coming from. If you do have any questions, please feel free to give us a call. We'll be happy to do everything we can to answer them. Thanks for looking.